Welcome back to Midwest Gaming USA. We're back here again in Ultimate Home Tycoon. I had a request of making some more build uh, videos, so here we go. We're gonna, let's see, I think my house is locked. Hold on. I'll show you what room we're gonna do before we go do it. So let's see, I think it's up here. Oh boy, I surely don't miss those pop-ups. So in here, which I guess I passed it. Oh yeah, that's our steps. So actually, technically, it's down in here. This room here. So this was like a big empty room. I just made these walls, so sorry that you missed out on that, but I'm sure you guys know how to make walls by now. If not, there's plenty of videos to know how to do so. But what we're going to do, well, I really need to change the floor too. This is going to be a little tougher than what I thought. All right. Well, anyways, what I was going to do right here in the middle, make a nice movie theater, home theater. So let me go to homes, spawn this one. Let's go see what we can do with this floor here. Because I'm kind of worried about this floor. Okay, we already got it highlighted. So we're going to want to resize and bring it in to there. And I'm going to clone it. I guess this may not be as hard as what I thought. Put this right here. Resize. If I can find it, there it is. Bring that in. All right. 2 more clones, or unless we do a... We could do something out here. Well, let's just go with what's planned right now before I get ahead of myself. So let's bring this over here. Resize it. Just like that. There we are. Clone this. Did it go? There it goes. And bring this over here. Resize it. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So now, now I kind of want to clone. Can I clone this? Bring it into here. And can we change this to... Yes, we can, I think. Smooth plastic. All right. That's what we're going to do. Resize it. And there we go. So it looks like we'll have 2 doorways. So we're going to have a walkway going this way. So let's grab one of these. Make sure it's out. It's poking out. Let's get this back in there. There we go. I'll say the walkway, that should be good for a walkway. And that should be good for a walkway. So I just took a block and did that. I'm going to raise it 1. I'm going to clone this, bring it out, resize. Hopefully we got enough room here. I might have went too high on that. I don't know. We'll find out. Resize. Clone. So I'm just bringing it, when I resize it, I'm just bringing it down 1 notch. Because these are going to be steps. You'll see here in a minute. Resize. Yep. So, I mean, I guess I could go 1 more, but woo, that'd be really close to the screen. So let's just clone this, bring this, resize it, and drop it. There. Now we got a step. So then, if you wanted, let's say, well, here, let's go and change this all black. Did it go? There we go. Okay. So since that's hard to see, if you wanted to do like neon lights or something, it'd take forever, but you can go into, where is it? Right here, walls. A blank wall. Shrink it down to match that step. Move it out like that. We can move it over. I don't even know what center right now. We could have probably put chairs in first, but I'm just kind of showing you guys how I build a theater. And you can clone this. Move this over. So you can keep on cloning these, move them up. Into the next step. Like that. See? Just like that. And then do the other side. But then you can also clone this, bring it up to right there, and rotate it. And I believe it's the blue one. I think that's flat. I'm going to move it down and in. Whoop. Resize to join, like so. Clone that. There we go. Move that over. Right there. See what I'm doing? It's just as easy as that. And make your walkway up here. And then you just want to go and get furniture, whatever I mean, whatever you want. You could put these up here if you wanted to. I mean, it's all up to you. You can sink them like that or bring them out like that. Or you could do something like this. Come on, rotate. There we are. And what's cool about this too is since we're building these platforms, see how thick they are on the side? If you really wanted to, you could take this and dip it down. Just like that. I mean, you can do the same with this. Just dip it down. But, I mean, where's your feet going to go? Like, at least the couch has that. So you couldn't dip it down all the way. With these, you could more or less shorten up these platforms, not make them so wide, and just like make your steps, maybe make it like right here to here, you know, that wide, not all the way out here. If you did something like that, I would just do that personally. I mean, that hides everything. But I mean, this here would probably be more for me to do like a outdoor theater slash what, you know, my whatever. But I also use the same concept on where did oh okay. And I'm losing it. I'm like, where did these go? I'm way up here. Um I also use the same concept in some of my mansions for let's say a basketball court, football field, soccer field. I mean, you don't have to layer them up that tall, but I mean, maybe 2 rows for, you know, basketball or whatever. And then these here, just mess around with them because now is when it's going to get interesting because not too many people know about this. You could go over here to material, run up here to neon, and it turns neon color. And then you can change the color if you want. Orange, you know, green, which looks like black. The yellow looks like white. The purple, that looks like pink. But you get the picture. Um, so you can run these all the way up and do that. And then if you wanted to, you could put like you could do something like this too. Rotate it like that. Move it over, push it in. You could just do it right there. And then resize it, which I'd probably go a little thinner. And that's right there on the crease. And when you click away from this, you got a neon light. So, I mean, you can do that too. And then my movie screens, I usually, let's paint this wall black so we can see it. Let me get off that. There we go. Let's see. Just some kind of color here. There we go. All right. So my movie screens, I just go make a wall that's blank. Rotate it, of course. Let's bring it in here. Place it. Probably right there. Go up. Resize. Make it however big you want. Material. You know, whatever. You can... I don't think there's too many materials that you can... Maybe a mirror. I think there's mirror or something in here. Or maybe it was metal. You could add a little metal on there to kind of get a texture on there. Or you could just keep it plastic. And then I always build my... well, not always, but I try to build my stuff first, like this room. And when I'm done in here, then I'll take my floor... Because like I said, I layer my floors. You got this one's the ceiling, and this is actually the floor. So the ceiling here, I'll just take and I'll just stretch it all the way across, and that'd be your ceiling here. And then the only thing you'd have to do is put your projector up on the ceiling after you enclose that, which wouldn't be that hard because you just dive down in like that, go to your ceiling, and put it in there. So that's how I make a movie theater. It's actually pretty fast if you do it like this, and you don't use like this neon stuff that I'm showing you. I mean, you don't have to do it. Oh, I didn't want to clone it. Well, delete it. There it goes. All right. You don't have to do it like that, but that also gives you a little glimpse of what you can do with neon. Anything that's blank, like this is a blank wall. Let's see, you got your what's this do? Custom wall. I've never seen this. What is this? Hmm. Oh. Well, that's an interesting feature. Okay. So that there, it just brings you up a wall and you resize it. The resize automatically comes up after you place it, and well, I think they all do that. So I don't know what the big deal is on that. Oh well. So anyways, anything that's blank, you got all these shapes that are blank, except this. But all these shapes that are blank, you can turn all that to neon. That's why I try to use blank walls. I never pick it with a texture on there. I always put it on myself. Like that texture. I pick that out and I put the color on that. That used to be a blank wall. So yeah. And then like I was showing you with the neons, that's what I did there. These are not neons, these are just window frames. But I was gonna put the theater in here, but I mean, how can you do that with windows? You know? Yeah. How many of you been in a movie theater where there's windows and the sun's coming in? But I have not a clue what I'm gonna put in here, cause you walk in the house. Down there is gonna be your living room. You come up here. Here's a theater. I'm gonna probably put chairs, maybe restrooms up in here. Then you walk up into here, and I just have this room. And I really don't know what to put here. That's kind of why I haven't really been building on this house, because I don't know what to put here. I knew I was gonna go do the theater because somebody else recommended that to me. They're like, why don't you put a theater here? And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Um, this here though, if anybody has any ideas, let me know, because like this is it's bright. I mean, there's windows everywhere. Um, I mean, let me exit out of this here, and I mean, technically I could extend another showroom up there, but like if I ever sold this house and people don't get all their car slots, they're going to be limited on cars, because right now that's 2 slots, and what do you get, 3 when you can't buy them, when you can't buy the car spots? I don't remember. But yeah, if anybody has any ideas of what I should make this, please leave a comment and let me know. I'd really appreciate that. And I think I messed up in here and I gotta fix this too, but I'm not sure. Well, it actually turned out pretty well. Well, the floor messed up. That's what it was. I miscalculated on all of this, but I'm leaving it there because this is each an individual, and that's gonna take a lot to fix. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But there's the movie theater. I figured I'd drop a build on how to make a movie theater. Um, if anybody else wants to see me do a room, well, let's do it this way. If somebody comes up with an idea, leave me a comment what this room should be. We'll build it and I'll film it, and then we'll move on to the next room. But if I don't get no comments on anything up in here, hey, we're not going to build it. This house will just stay here. I mean, I would like to eventually put it on the market. That'd be nice. Um, and if I do, this YouTube sign will go away. I promise you that. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Figured I'd do a little build today in Ultimate Home Tycoon because somebody asked me to do more build videos. And it's getting dark in here, so I'm going to end it here. If you like, you like. Subscribe. We'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe. Yeah.